South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting. Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. Welcome back to the channel. It's another day, another dollar video, and I'm going to be checking out the top 10 classic British bands to crack the US. I know the Beatles is like the number one, and then was Queen a British group? I'm not 100% like familiar with Queen, but I think they are a British group, and I think that's all I know so far. Anyway, let's check this one out. Top 10.
These icons never go out of style. Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 classic British bands to crack the US.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know that song. That's familiar.
Before we begin, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be ranking the most prominent, popular, and influential British bands to cross over into the American market.
Led Zeppelin?
We'll be considering groups which achieved success prior to the 1990s.
Led Zeppelin is British? Wow. Never knew that.
List, while also omitting artists known primarily for their solo work.
Oh yeah, I know Elton John.
Such as Elton John and David Bowie. Number 10, The Clash. There's a bit of an argument as to who exactly were the first punk rock band, but there's no denying the impact of The Clash upon groups in America as well as at home. This was due to a wide variety of influences The Clash brought to their sound.
I never heard of them. No disrespect, I never heard of The Clash.
It wasn't always about aggression when it came to these Londoners, as songwriters Mick Jones and Joe Strummer sought inspiration from genres as diverse as reggae, dub and ska. Then there was Combat Rock, the 1982 album which went double platinum in the US and features such hit singles as Rock the Casbah and Should I Stay or Should I Go, and the rest, as they say, was history.
Should I stay or
should I go? Oh shit, that's their song? I heard that song in a movie before. Oh shit, I forgot what movie it was, but I definitely heard it in the movie.
Number 9, The Cure.
Son looked like
Formed
Michael.
in West Sussex way back in 1976, The Cure were one of the earliest pioneers of goth rock and are still going strong 40 years later.
Goth
this is
rock?
thanks largely to the band's rabid fanbase, who sell out the band's 3-hour-plus shows whenever the group goes on tour.
Damn.
It was the 1989
Son got the Edward Scissorhands look going on right now.
album Disintegration, which served as the band's commercial crossroads, ushering them firmly into the American mainstream with such hit singles as Love Song and Pictures of You. They've continued to straddle the line between morose and upbeat pop, ensuring a little Cure.
Yeah, I never heard none of these songs before. We are the champions.
Number 8, Queen.
Buddy, you're a boy, make
Hey.
a big noise.
Oh no, We Will Rock You?
Gonna be a big man someday.
There was no band, British or otherwise, past or present, quite like Queen, and no frontman possessing the same level of charisma as Freddie Mercury.
That's crazy. We will rock you. I never knew that was a British group too.
Perhaps
Woo,
this is
I love
why
that
these
song.
London legends managed to cross over so firmly into America.
I just
Audiences
shot a
around
man.
the world gravitated towards the band's quirky, layered rock orchestrations, while Mercury's superstar stage presence and impassioned vocals raised the bar for frontmen everywhere.
Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
Not even Mercury's
No, I thought that was Mama, I just killed a man. Something, pull the trigger, now he's dead. I don't know who sings that.
1991
Is that the
death
Beatles?
could stop Queen from entering the upper echelon of classic rock icons thanks to such huge hits as Bohemian Rhapsody,
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Somebody to Love,
Somebody,
and The Show Must Go On.
show must go on.
That sounds like that Cameron sample. 357. I don't know if it is, but it does definitely sounds like that Cameron sample. What mean the world to you?
Number 7, The Police.
I think that is. I think they used the sample for Cameron's song, What Means the World to You.
Sometimes the best sort of creativity can arise from the worst sort of tension. This phrase could describe in part the lightning in a bottle magic which was The Police, as the London-based group's relationship came to be known as a notoriously bitter one. Still, these stressful working conditions didn't stop bassist/vocalist Sting, guitarist Andy Summers and drummer Stuart Copeland from creating some of the most unique pop music of the 1980s. The talents of all three men combined in a magical way, delivering thoughtful and intelligent tunes featuring influences from around the world of pop, rock, reggae, and jazz.
Yo, that's their song? Every breath you take, I forgot the rest of the lines. I know P. Diddy used that for to honor Biggie, bro. Wow. Okay, I was about to say I never heard none of these songs. I don't know if the version I heard was like a newer version, but I definitely didn't hear the original, but that's crazy.
Number 6, The Who.
You think we look pretty good together?
Diversity, eccentricity, and electricity were par for the course of this progressive group, who thought nothing of writing expansive rock operas alongside short riff rock anthems. Singer Roger Daltrey seemed cut from the stone as the
that song sounds
prototypical
familiar
hard rock frontman, while guitarist and songwriter Pete Townsend was all windmilling energy. The Who seemed to write tunes tailor-made for overseas crossover potential.
This song sounds like I heard it in a horror movie before. Like the beginning of a horror movie. I just can't picture which movie it was, but it sounds familiar.
It's proven by the success of radio mainstays Who Are You?, I Can't Explain, Substitute, and My Generation. Number 5, Black Sabbath.
Heard of them before.
Wind, rain, and that ominous church bell. These were the sounds which heralded Black Sabbath's 1970 self-titled debut, a crushing record which signified the onset of heavy metal into the public consciousness.
You know what's crazy? By listening to them, their vocals, you could not tell like they really from the UK. I think that's why it was easier for them to blow up over here, because you can't really tell the difference.
There were few bands performing over-amplified blues as pounding as Sabbath during this time, and it wasn't only British audiences that started paying attention. Subsequent LPs such as Paranoid, Master of Reality, and Sabbath Bloody Sabbath would garner the Birmingham lads a devout following in the States, one which would continue through multiple lineup shifts and change trends to ensure Black Sabbath's certified icon status. Number 4, Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd too? They got some heavy hitters, bro. I've definitely heard of Pink Floyd before.
Fans searching for the hazy roots of psychedelic rock need look no further than the discography of these London legends who pioneered the style during the late 60s before perfecting it in the 1970s. Pink Floyd did it all, from loud and noisy to smooth, mellow, and emotional. The group suffered a couple of lineup changes, but have remained relevant throughout the years, especially in America, where such albums as The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon saw Floyd's music reach a larger international audience than ever before. Number 3, Led Zeppelin. Just as Black Sabbath pioneered heavy...
Son, they got Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Black Sabbath, the Beatles, Queen. Damn, bro.
metal in the 1970s, so too did their contemporaries Led Zeppelin overhaul blues into something similarly innovative. Although these London-based legends had a slightly more sensitive side than Sabbath, embracing diverse folk and psychedelic influences, that didn't stop Zeppelin from crossing over big time in America. Jimmy Page's superb riffing, Robert Plant's epic wail, and the incredible rhythm section of John Bonham and John Paul Jones were second to none during their day, and in the process crafted some of the most enduring rock anthems of all time.
I'm gonna have to try to like start checking out some of their music too, honestly, because I only know like the songs that are the most popular. You feel me? Like Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, We Will Rock You. I didn't even know that was a Queen song. To keep it a stack with you. Well, yeah, I didn't know that was a Queen song, and I didn't even know Queen was from the UK. So it was like crazy. I have a lot of research to do, man.
Number 2, the Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones is British too, bro. Yeah, at this point, y'all putting the Americans to shame with the rock. I didn't even know that, bro. That's some heavy hitters. Like, I've heard of the Rolling Stones, bro, and I always thought they were an American group, bro. Like, I don't know why.
There are few British bands with as much instant international appeal as the iconic Rolling Stones. Maybe it's their raunchy, bluesy songwriting, or perhaps it's that stage magic which occurs between Stones frontman Mick Jagger and guitarist Keith Richards. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that this London rock institution has made commercial...
Is Paul McCartney British or American? Was Paul McCartney a part of the Beatles though? So then he got to be British. No, Paul McCartney. I gotta Google it.
Waves all over the world.
I know, that's random.
America most definitely included.
Wild horses.
For many, it's the Rolling Stones that define rock and roll at its purest, most distilled essence. So who are we to argue?
Paul McCartney is with the Beatles. British.
Before we name our number 1 pick, here are a few honourable mentions.
You said no strings could secure you.
Iron Maiden? Bro.
Number 1, The Beatles.
Don't let me down.
If you have ever dabbled into music post-1960, it is practically a given that you were influenced somehow by the Beatles.
Paul McCartney
John, Paul,
right there.
George and Ringo dared to raise and then smash the bar when it came to creative songwriting and unique arrangements.
Which one was the one that got killed? Was it John Lennon?
Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello.
Turning pop music on its head with a genius which has rarely been equalled.
All the lonely people. Where do they all come from?
British Invasion was just that when Beatles led an influx of English talent towards American shores. An incredible crossing over of talent whose legacy continues to be felt by artists around the world to this day.
The Beatles were the it dudes back then, man. They had the shit on smash. They had the 60s on lock. Feel me? That's why when Drake said he got more slaps than the Beatles, that, you know, it's a big deal because the Beatles were like a hit factory machine, man. You know, everybody knows the Beatles. No matter where you from, where you are, you done heard of the Beatles, you know? And like, I don't know. They have one popular song. I forgot how it goes. Hello, Darkness, Smile. Yeah, that one. The Hello, Darkness. I know that one. But I know they got a lot other ones that'll probably surprise me. And I definitely want to tap in with the British rock scene. I'll definitely do some reactions. So you guys could recommend me some music. Matter of fact, recommend me where to start off from. Like, should I do the Beatles and then go into other shit first? Y'all let me know if I should do it that way or just do random, y'all let me know. But yeah, I'm surprised. Like a lot of these groups I thought were American for some reason. But when you actually do your own research and you look it up, man, like you'll be enlightened, Sometimes you can't listen to what other people are saying. You just gotta do your own research about it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the reaction, please drop a like, subscribe. It's your boy Dollars. I'ma holla. I'm out.
For my time goes by, they gon' raise a nigga jersey in the sky. Treat a nigga right, big dreaming on my life. Shorty wanna get some air, I go and get her when I fly. Taking off on these niggas I retire. The minute I catch fire, I smoked them all before, just revisiting the high.